So you may be wondering, what's the big deal with ancient Greece? I mean, it was so long ago. What did the ancient Greeks ever do for us? Well, let me give you a list of a couple of important things that we got from ancient Greece. The Olympics. The first Olympics were held in 776 BCE. The games were a competition between city-states and occurred at the ancient city of Olympia every 4 years. The games themselves featured the best athletes from all over Greece competing in games of running, wrestling, boxing, long jump, discus throwing, javelin throwing, horse racing, and even chariot racing. The marathon. Legend has it in 490 BCE, a soldier covered the distance of 25 miles between the battlefield of Marathon to Athens to announce that the Athenians had defeated the Persian army. Democracy. It's said that around 5th century BCE, the Greeks invented the system of government called democracy, or demokratia, which is actually called the rule by the people. Philosophy, based on reasoning and observation of the known world, played a pivotal role in the shaping of Western philosophical traditions. Philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle were such influential philosophers that their studies were used to teach subsequent ages of Romans and other cultures. The alarm clock. The Greek philosopher Plato was the first to possess an alarm clock. It was a water clock that, when counted down to the desired time, would play something with the sound of a water organ. Cartography. All the way back to 6th century BCE, map makers started adding the concept of latitude and longitude to the maps they were creating. Medicine. The ancient Greeks were really the beginning of medical practices which were not based on myth or superstition. The Hippocratic Oath was established to provide modern standards and ethics for physicians. The oath itself derives from Hippocrates, who was a Greek physician and is considered to be the father of Western medicine. He conducted medical experiments successfully showing that disease was a natural process. For him, symptoms are the body's natural reactions to germs and diseases themselves. Geometry. Though the Greeks didn't invent it, they most certainly studied geometry very differently than those who came before them. Pythagoras, who was an ancient philosopher back in the 5th century BC, is credited with the application of deduction and reason to mathematical theorems. Theaters. Theaters in the round, with many actors, choruses, props, and such, were very popular in the ancient Greek era. Thespius is believed to be the first paid actor, and hence that's why we call actors today thespians.